Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mystic Genie. This reading's for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a timeless reading. When you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. Please only take what resonates. Don't try to force anything. You'll feel it in your spirit if the message is for you. Also remember, Gemini, the roles could be reversed. It doesn't sound like you, instead it sounds like somebody you're dealing with. Check their sign, but always remember when you're cross-watching, the roles could get reversed there as well. Don't forget and check your other placements for other messages from Spirit. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I'm Mystic Genie. I'm from the USA. Currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places in the world Spirit's message is reaching, and it also gives us opportunity, Gemini, to connect with each other. So for the past several weeks, I've had a giveaway for my followers, giving away a free live reading each week, and my followers seem to be enjoying this, so I'm going to extend it for another week or till further notice. In order to enter, number one, you have to be a follower, and secondly, write in the comments. Everything always works out for me. Today's message is being pulled from the Situation Oracle, and we're clarifying, excuse me, Gemini, from the Light Seers Tarot. Spirit, what is the situation for Gemini at this time? Gemini, thank you, Spirit. Gemini, we have lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. And I see SOS here, like you're waiting for somebody to set you free. Let's see what this is all about. Sorry about that. SOS, please clarify for Gemini Spirit. What is this SOS all about? Closed in, trapped, frustrated. Feel like someone's got you trapped. Tell us more. Okay, that explains everything. We have the King of Wands here. Remind you there's no gender in tarot. King of Wands can be very charismatic, a lot of chemistry, a lot of fun, a lot of energy. Good time, Charlie, let's say, or Cindy. But I remind you there's no gender in tarot. These are energies. But the King of Wands is in and out, in and out. Always looking for the next best thing, does not commit, does not stick around. However, like I said, they usually create a big attraction that when they leave, you crave their presence. And now we have the Queen of Swords, which if you listen to my readings, you know she's my second favorite queen. See how she's sitting there like waiting. So maybe you're waiting for this King of Wands to return. And her sword is down, where usually the Queen of Swords has her sword in the air. And what she does with that sword is she cuts away what no longer serves her, is holding her back or weighing her down. And evidently, you have decided to still keep waiting, like you think if this person comes back, they're going to set you free. But in reality, you can only set yourself free. Tell us more, Spirit, about this. Yep, the Hangman. They left you hanging there. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo, but this is all about just hanging and waiting. So far, we received two cards of somebody waiting, and you're feeling like you're trapped because whoever this is left you hanging, you know, with the cliff note. Well, I'll be back, and make you think that everything is wonderful and going somewhere and everything, and in reality, the Ace of Swords, you know the truth. This is the Ace of Swords, the sword of the truth. And in reality, your intuition is telling you exactly who this is. But like I said, the King of Wands has this magnetic power because they make you feel so good. There's a lot of energy, a lot of chemistry, usually a lot of passion and all that. But you seem to not want to accept the truth that you know that this is a King of Wands. And that just came falling out before I could even shuffle the Magician. Yeah, it's trickery. they say all kinds of things that are futuristic and all that to make you feel like, they're really into you and they want long term and all this and that. And then before you know it, abracadabra, they disappear. And then you sit waiting and waiting and waiting and feel trapped, looking at your phone. When is it going to ring? When am I going to get a message? This type of entrapment is caused. One more. The Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries, but the Emperor's strongest energy is control. They've got, you see how he has a chess piece in his hand. It's the first time I ever noticed this, so Spirit's pointing that out. And I've had these cards for a long time. But yeah, they're in control, and they know that they're playing you like a chess game, Very, very intelligent. They know their next move, and they know that whenever they feel like rolling back around, you will be waiting there. What is your advice for Gemini Spirit? Thank you. 3 of Wands, which is waiting and waiting. Look at her there with their surfboard, like, let's go surfing. Maybe they promise you you're going to go on a little trip together or whatever, and you're sitting there waiting. But, and that's for some of you. But in other words, like they made all kinds of beautiful promises and that, and you're there waiting because you want to believe it, but deep down you know what is the truth, and that's what Spirit is saying. Why the 3 of Wands for advice? The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the opposite of the Knight of Wands. That is what you are looking for, Gemini, is the Knight of Cups, not the Knight of Wands. And whoever this is made you feel like they were the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight in shining armor. However, in reality, what you really have is the Knight of Wands, who lacks that stability that the Knight of Cups has, that lacks that committable energy. Yeah, and they make you feel left out in the cold and abandoned, but Spirit is saying there's nobody that could set you free except for your own self, because you already know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Wow, what a message, Gemini. If this resonates, claim it, like, comment. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. It's a click of a button, and it helps with the algorithm to get Spirit's message out there to other Gemmies. I do my part. I ask that you please do yours. If you're interested in a personal reading or any spell work, my information's in the description. It's also right here. I don't know if you got the memo or you see my story or thought bubble, but my followers have made me aware, brought to my attention that there is an imposter who's stealing my content and also contacting my followers and soliciting different things to my followers. I'll have you know, I never reach out, I never initiate any kind of messages to any of my followers. You have to write to me first, and I respond to you. So please be diligent, make sure it's me. Use this here. It's in my description as well as my YouTube link. And do your due diligence to make sure that it's me. And also, please report and block whoever that is. If you're wondering what spell work is, feel free to ask any questions. I don't mind. It's very powerful. It's about changing an outcome instead of accepting one like this here. Put the love spell on that Knight of Wands and see how fast they turn into the Knight of Cups. But in any case, it's very powerful. It's about changing an outcome, not accepting one. My love team and I, Spirit, specialize in reuniting loved ones in all matters of the heart, and even in the most difficult, complicated situations have had great success. We also deal with financial spells as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, please also reach out through my Let's Do Life 222 at gmail.com. God bless you till next time, Gemini. Ciao.